What up, YouTube fans? This is Zuby Masters returning to my Let's Play by Phoenix Wright, Tribal Tribulation. Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. Train, you have to be serious, otherwise, real tragedy. That what happened last year still bothering me. Murdering. She temporarily loses her home. So strong spirit is summoned. Taken over and forced to commit terrible crime. Has no memory of what happened. You know that, don't you? Oh, it's right. I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Like being the master of crime is going to be heavy responsibility.
Take that!
Submitted before the courts. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's not true. Maybe it isn't so it could be a... Mr. DeLu, so you can yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, the night the sacred urn was stolen from the Lord Taylor's apartment. A blackmail letter your God summoned you to KB security to hand over some money. King Bullard was murdered. But there was only one wrong to lie. I am right. So there's only one question is, where were you that night? I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. So, like, do you still insist that you wore a mask to mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That's quite a response. Tell me about it. To be honest, I'm starting to get irritated. But listen, Mr. Delight. The trial today, we learned the true identity of this thief, didn't we? Yes, it's true. I wasn't the one who stole it. Of course not. After all, you were the KB security at the time. And the person dressed up in the mask in this photo gotta be Detective Alm. You didn't go to Laurel Taylor's, you went to KB security. Yes, I went to KB to find the blackmail said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. And that's when I used the key card to unlock the door. Probably when he dropped his wallet. Went to the CEO's office. Someone was in there. Someone. And suddenly, they bashed me over the then bam! Was it painful or that? I don't know. The person ran away while I was listening, and I saw speechless. Thought the CEO was right in front of me, right there. I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe. Yes, that's right. The chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted. All of a sudden, Mr. Delight sounds kind of like the murder to me. Please don't say that. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KB security? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desiree, please. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Oh, thank goodness. No, I suppose I'll have to tell him for some time. Now, eventually. I haven't been hiding it from her anyway. She never despised me if she knew I was living a life of crime, criminal, a thief. She never forgave me. I murdered through the over. No, now, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because this race spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that can bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least. That's what I thought it. So I became master for desperate. Once around the time Ford was killed. Oh, yes. Don't know anything about that, Mr. Boy. Sorry. I'm afraid I don't. I'm surprised by how cool it is sometimes. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. That was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. The master must have got away, right? It says at the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a suddenly burst of inspiration. I hid my master mask costume in a nearby plastic stuff. I quickly changed into my security guardian. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold on, Tom. The guard in the photo. Is that you, Mr. Dole? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through that. As you might expect, the detective at me found the disguise. Deserves the title agent. Found the mask disguise? That's interesting. And I heard that he brought it home with him. That's when he got his hands on this. Yeah, I got the chance to make my costume. It's been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Only a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me now. Calm down. Don't get so worked up. This blackmail letter. Is this the first one you've got? No, of course not. This is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this? A few days after the tear of the Eminon. That first letter said, I know you did. So someone found out about your true identity just like that? It's not easy being a master thief. So I got proof that it was you, so give up, and went on to say. And I had to give up the treasure I went through all the trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter sent me $10,000. Say anything about me being worried. After that, I started getting this plans with me. Plans? What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. It shows security blind spots and heroes and even suggested training. So you mean the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. And I received plans from a very kind person, incredibly detailed plans. It's like Mr. Light is thankful for that person that was blackmailed. So Light was Master after all. But someone else is behind the thefts, someone who planned them all in detail. deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. And I just have to wait for the cash to come to the main. That's what looks so cool about. And after the sit, and because of one of those planes too. Well, see, truth is, I'd never seen these things. I just followed the instructions to steal with. I was told this through the light. Everything you told me is the truth, yes. But please don't tell the dead people. Before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask. Yes, please don't. Mr. Campbell, you swear that wasn't you who killed her? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide the body in the safe. Then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, and I have an alibi, right? Guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya. Hey, Pearly. I'm back. Hey, Pearl. So what have you been up to this whole time? Mr. Nick, I took it back to the crime village to have it examined. And what'd you find out? Oh, there's no need to worry. They say it's the real urn. Phew. That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. This cute little pink sploshes they say is pain, and that they were put on the urn recently. What are you talking about? The pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there. Okay, we'll find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Nice to see you. Hello there. Haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Now, what actually happened? Let's look around one more time. Andrew, do you know anything? Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to the crime village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how. What was discovered was that the urn had been broken again. Say again? Yes, it's broken once a year ago. Same thing has happened. Quite recently, too. Really? Are you saying that this urn was poster. It was made recently, right? The poster from the exhibit. Time to... I am. For a mysterious reason, it says Ami. And was fixed, the letter was transported. What does that even mean? I don't know anything about it. I wasn't there when the photo was taken. That was a mistake. Now tell the truth. Oh wait. Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Yes, that's it. It must be one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. Andrews. I'm supposed to. This urn has been with little pink splooshes on it. Ew. There's something on the box of the urn that was stored in. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say? So, what does that prove? The urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got painted. With me so far? Yeah. The rest of the story is obvious. But right here in the lava bit. If I can prove that, that means the urn was broken here too. Can you prove it? Take that! I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. Pink splates splattered on the floor of the walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted on the... Yes. If you put that box in impression to the page, you can see it fits perfectly. It means the box was dropped right over here. That is when the urn was broken. The name does you justice, Mr. Wright. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does that make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. A terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, it's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearlie? I know just how she feels. Doesn't happen to God. The photo was taken on the same day the herb. Thought I put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in a box. That's when I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance. I was carrying it crashed to the ground. Terrible noise, and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and it went basically, the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. Shocked. I let out a huge scream. See how that could have happened? Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure I understand. It's the most important treasure in all of Crime Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. That's when the I am got changed to Ami. I don't know how it was originally written. Any sane person fixing it would assume it said Ami. Any sane person, really? Oh, girls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Put the urn into the store and no one could see. When we first came here, I didn't see anything insane. That's because it's so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover. I mean, a statue. Oh. The first time that we came down here was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. But Nick, there's no paint marks on the wall or the floor of the warehouse when we were here. That's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, the golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain train. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size to cover the paint. That's why I put it where first. That would make perfect sense. There's still one thing. What is it? Day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. The statue had been moved. Well, Miss Andrews, huh? What? I don't know anything about it. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Then who was it? Who would have done it and why? Some connection between the sacred urn and the murder. Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief Ron's alive was at KB Security. So then why did another mask show up here? Different things are pointing one undeniable fact. Murder trial is starting tomorrow, but looks like the thief is going to be making another appearance. Nick, what is it this time? You won't believe how many people are here for the trial. Well, it is a murder case. What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door. They're having Detective Atme's trial today. Detective Atme? They said they're going to try him as Master Mask. Ready? That was fast. Why? I want to see Master Mask trial. I know. By the way, where's Pearls? Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training. I know you don't like me. Pearls has really gotten her training. Yeah, ever since that incident. Please, don't ignore me. Oh, Mr. Delight, good morning. No one likes me. No one would notice me even if I killed someone. Come on, don't be silly. Wait a second. You don't mean you're the murderer? No, I'm just a poor thief. Oh, wait, that's not right. A thief can't be poor. Let's see, according to Mr. Delight, his second crime, he was following a bunch of set plans that someone sent to him to help with the heist. You think they're connected with the twin thief? It's possible, but today's trial's a race against the clock. Oh, come on, just take our time like all. Great, that's not an option. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You're ready? Preparation's the last refuge of the week. Okay, settle down, everyone. Let's begin with your opening statements, Mr. Dot. You got the judge in the palm of your hands yet again. Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to. That's all. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot. Then you need to get it out before you're... Life is war, but this is exactly what you must be more precious in your life. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Yes, well, let me briefly summarize the details. He was taking charge like he knows what he's going on. The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in the safe at approximately 9 AM on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated at 1 AM on the previous day. And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten, of course, is the defendant. Very well, but Mr. Crop, please call your first witness. I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial. The first one is always the best. Mr. Godot, your witness? Okay then, let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say. The defendant, well, Mr. Wright, does the defendant have any objection? Even if it's a disadvantage having the defendant testify about it. Remember when Mia was defending? She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. The law trusted me back then. No objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow the two. You got guts, Triton. Mr. Ron Delight, please take the stand. You did it, didn't you? Yes. What? No, that's not true. For the moment here, I thought I'd set the record for the shortest trial there. Well, Mr. Delight already looks pretty guilty with the face he's making. Once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put last nail in our coffin. Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to the KB Security? Well, it's kind of hard to say. Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. That evening around 1 AM, I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KBC. Blackmail order I got ordered me to go there. I'm working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. Exact time the murder took place. The week got washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drinks it up. It's bitter today, too, just like my destiny. You never know that from the way he's chugging it down. Your cross-examination, if you please. Leave me around. KB secure. 1 AM, huh? You're absolutely sure about that? Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No, actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock was also 1 AM. That's the exact time the victim, Mr. Bowler, was murdered. And for a coffee date, that's for sure. My God ordered me to go there. It ordered you there? It was the first time I got a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean that you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Of course. They said things like, steal this or take that. Why don't we say those were later, Mr. Legacy? Don't say anything. Blackmailers in question said to bring 50,000. Perfect motive for committing murder. But wait, I never intended to pay that money anyway. Oh, it's that one. After all, he said he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. It's an important point. Add to your testimony. A muddied mudskipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. Right. Shinji say, a year ago you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge. A perfect motive for murder. July, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well, the words are filled with those I wish I had never asked. Okay. Defendant, please answer the question. Well, I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Desiree loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby. Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh? I wasn't nearly enough, so I stole data from the company. And again, KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of other companies. And since I was a security team chief, I stole some data and sold it. So found out immediately I was fired. What? I wish I had never asked that. Look, someone who brings harm to their company is fired. You do well. We're told you. Referring to the whole
Objection!
Heard that reason isn't gonna hold up. I think you mean victim had no proof the defendant was Mac the Mac. You were the one who stole the company's secret only 1 year. But that was all over. I was fired. It's true that the fact that I stole the secrets was kept under wraps. So there was no reason for me to pay up now a whole year later. Profit. Her identity of may public. Trying to do bullying your own. Men are like colonies of bacteria. The more heat you apply, the faster they grow. Right. Feel free to keep up the heat, my little lawyer amigo. Little lawyer amigo? Provide some evidence back.
Take that!
Like, what would you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Huh? What? I think you would have been scared, very scared, of having a certain person find out your secret. Miss Desiree Delight, the defendant's wife. But listen to me, my desert sheep. If I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins. Go die. Yes, that's all your wife's. What do you mean? His delights don't come through the paper his wife's bending half. Wait, it was 5. Unable to fact his own wife sometimes do dirty little secrets of blackmail. That's how this murder came about. Oh, everything is falling neatly into place for him. Or you'll be sorry. Well, it seems that we've earned a great deal of things here, so what do you think, Nick? I don't think it was possible to get through whipped in just 20 minutes. Motive for murder. He stole data from his wife, and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. Motive is clear. Let's move on. At the crime. Come now, tell us. We're all ears. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Suddenly, I was hit in the forehead. After that, I remember being in a bit of a daze. Having been wearing that, I would have been killed. When I came to, Mr. Bolar was lying there, dead. Suddenly, hit on the forehead. I believe that the detective from yesterday provided similar. He said that the mask struck him on the head. Turned out to be the culprit himself. It was all a bit of a lie. No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that. What are you saying? It really was a test. That what you say is true or not during the crossing. Let's see if any time you are. I'll treat you to another cup of my special blend. You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Goodell. I have faith in him. I know he didn't do it. Dad, could you please clarify what you're referring to? Why, my mask to mask costume, of course. Wait just a second. Mask to mask? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? Just on the safe side, I dressed as mask to mask. Then I descended upon the office of the CEO of the KBC. What? Nick, did you know about this? I never told him this. I don't recall him ever mentioning this. Even I don't know that. Seems our little friend really loves to keep his secret. I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention up until now. Wait, that's not right. You know how things sometimes just slip out of your mind. My sixth cup of coffee is stirring up to me closely. At any rate, we can't ignore this new piece of witness. Please correct your testimony. math trial being held next door. Yes, I guess so. Anyway, at that time, I thought I'd being blackmailed over the master issue. So I thought I'd go with him just to be safe. Oh boy, I tell you, it's a real thing to move around with that. I took a lot longer. What do you mean by it took a little longer? Oh, opening the safe, of course. My cape got stuck on the safe door, you see. Happened when I was high in Mr. Boyd. Back up a second, yeah? You were the one that hid the body in the safe. Well, yeah. Inconceivable. The answer is simple. Do you mean that Mr. Delight hid the body because he's the murderer? So you're not as stupid as you look. That part of this time was really obscure. Right, do you know that the whole safe business, do you? Oh, well, yes. Why am I the only one not in the loop here? Wait, make sure you add this to... Yes. Would you normally try to hide a body and do it? What's it? Oh, hey Nick. Hey, why don't you present some evidence to show just the circumstance? Your Honor, could you please take a look at this record? And what that record from the emergency buzzer connects to the CEO's office is secure. If the button to the office is pressed, a security team is supposed to come running. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1 o'clock. What? If Mr. Ron Delight truly was murdered, he would have ran as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, a security guard would have been hit. Objection! Let's remember who we're dealing with. He probably had no idea that we're security personnel in the field. Until one of your was working as a chief, there's no way he would have known that. But as it turns out, the guard never came. That was nothing more than a coincidence. In fact, the guard was a pathetic loser who had just gotten punched in the face by his ex. Anywhere in the vicinity was not some Mr. Delight. Objection! Again, remember who we're dealing with here. It's a sure bet that Mr. Delight didn't even notice the buzzer going off. The buzzer is extremely loud. There's no way he could have ignored something. Conscious, that is. Conscious? What do you mean by that? Fine, let's hear your theory. Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. Delight said he felt pain. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for a few minutes. Unconscious? So he fainted? That's why Mr. Delight didn't know that the buzzer had sounded. That's why he thought he had time to hide the body. So why are you trying to say that? I was knocked out, and the buzzer went off soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there was another person in the room. That's right, whoever they knocked out Ron Delight present. Order! Order in the court! It's a right. This is preposterous. Was this true? Rhonda Light's the one who killed Kane's husband? Or who pressed the buzzer? Was the victim, of course. He pressed the buzzer with the defendant and died right away. Held on. Yeah. The buzzer sounded the buzzer himself. Whoever stared at the scene. I believe this is the piece of ink, virtual evidence you're looking for. Emergency buzzer. Is this some kind of clue? Absolutely not. Hey, come on now. At least give some thought to what you said before opening your mouth. In fact, there are some absolutely no clues. Is itself the clue. I'm the one who's clueless. The button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Brother had really pressed it himself, naturally we would have left his fingerprints behind.
Objection!
On delight, obviously my
Objection!
Why would he? A car would have come no longer. He touched the button. I know he did.
Objection!
The defendant, Mr. Delight, was dressed as Master Mask. And Master Mask always wears gloves. What reason could he possibly have had to wipe the button free? Order! It would seem I've been forced to eat crow. I wonder what blend number clove flavor copied it. If the real killer was there at the scene, why would the person press the emergency button? Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? What's with the awkward silence all of a sudden? It seems that you're fresh out of parlor. You're on to it, Nick. Give me a minute to collect my thoughts. You killed Mr. Buzzard or Mr. Delight just happened to waltz in there when the murder was taking place, right? What clobbered Mr. Delight when you found the buzzer? Even though the security was supposed to respond right away if the buzzer was pressed, security was supposed to respond. Time's up, Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you have to say. Very well. Got some guts. I like an opponent like that. The killer knew that if they pressed the button, a guard would come running. And that's exactly what they did. You mean to say the killer caught the guard on purpose? Yes. Although, as it turns out, he never showed up. As he was getting his clock cleaned up at the time. What a touching story. You're saying the killer had a change of heart and called the guard to turn himself in? No, I'm not. When the buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in the office. The victim, Kane Bullard, who's already dead. The defendant, Ron Delight, who was out cold. And the 3rd person, the real killer. Hypothetically, yes. Now, in this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? One left in the room would be the victim, Ron Delight. And if any security guards came running in, they would think that I was the man. It was precisely the real killer's objective, to frame Ron Delight for murder. Order! 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 It would seem I've been made to eat my words once again. Actually, made you a spit take with a cup of coffee. Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was it that tried to frame me? Wait a second. I'm the one and only Master Mask, so... The real killer is we're going to drag that person in here right. But who is it? It's all proof yet, but think about it. Killer knew Circle Lights like and they also knew he had been called to KP security then. So the killer used him to complete a well-crafted plan to murder him. Detective, look at me. He's the only one who could have done it. A detective? Look at me. You mean Master Mask did it? Your Honor, the person being tried at the court next to us is not Master Mask at all. He is, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard. Order! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Is theft and murder, which is more serious crime. That's not even close. Murder's the more serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime. Crime suspect to a capital punishment. Please remember the trial from yesterday. There was a huge commotion in the courtroom. A famous detective was unmasked as well as Master Mask. Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. How is it true detective all be found guilty? Master Mask has a perfect alibi for him placed. He was stealing the urn at Lord Policeman's. In other words, being found guilty as Master Mask. Look at me, he's airtight, watertight, and no alibi. Guilty burnt? As it an alibi? You know, it's almost time. For what? For look at me. It's pretty simple trial after all. If we're going to stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now. Of course. That's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder. This trial is to attract the attention of the entire country. If we were to intrude and fail to provide adequate proof, left with no ground. I bet that's only good when you right, I believe it. Please, I'm begging you. What was that? Don't strafe me, Nick. For your client, take the path of trust. Voice sounded like Mia. Your Honor, defense requested immediate recess. So that's your answer. Very well. I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, if you will return, please come and look at me. Yes, Your Honor. Well, Sir Detective Atney. I have to say, Mr. Crane, you performed splendidly. Oh no, Sir Detective, you were the one who... That's enough. This sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant. Look at me.
Hold it!
Wait, don't hand down your verdict yet, please. Well, Sir Lawyer, welcome to my court. Who's this hoser, eh? Hey, my name's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. I wish to file an accusation against this man. Look at me. Accusation? You accuse Master Mask? And it is not Master Mask. He's just a ruthless murderer. What? And Nicky boy. Oh, Mr. Wright, this proves that detective is the real killer. To be honest, we don't have any definite proof. The only one exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Admin want to kill him? It's almost time. Better get back to work. Find some. So it happens sooner rather than later. Please take this stand. Well, how do you do, Sir Lloyd? I never would have thought to see you acting so reckless. Couldn't let him hand down your verdict just yet. That one, he would have given you the perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Master Mask. I'm sorry, I'm afraid even the great Luke Atme has no idea what you mean. Of course I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could have know what was going on. I did see it all day long, right? Being tried as Master Mask. Indeed, it's truly a child's play to fool the air with Mask. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward for returning their own property. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles on my divine finger, for example. So you continue to insist that you are in fact Master Mask? Of course. Look at me. Let's begin with a simple question. October was murdered. Where were you at the time? One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of him. Don't worry. I will not hold it against you, Shinji. Thank you. Right, Mr. Atme. The night of the murder, speak. We're all ears. As you wish, Sir Prosecutor. I was stealing the urn as Master Mask, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. The photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be neither. The time at which the camera captured Master Mask was the same time as murder. Seems the main point to discuss would be the crime. Right, Master Mask can't be in two places at once. Now then, if you will excuse me. Fortunately, Mr. Atme, we still have your crop. That's full of its alibi. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you like it and stay tuned.